Onyx.
Okay.
Just talk like.
Play-off KB Extraligy v rugby. Finále regionální pokrové ligy. Mistrovství světa v hokejbalu mládeže. Mistrovství světa v Ultimate Frisbee. Mistrovství republiky v Ultimate Frisbee. 17. mistrovství Evropy v akrobaci motorových letounů. Střižna.cz. Vysíláme živě.
Hello and welcome again to the Prague WUCC World Ultimate Club Championships 2010. We're talking with Patrick Langlois of the French-Canadian team Onyx, which just placed second in the mixed final. Patrick, you want to give us your impressions of the game that just finished?
Yes. Well, we started the game off a little slow. We were a little nervous. We didn't have our legs. We dropped a couple of discs, but. You know, Chad Larson put a lot of pressure on us. They're really tall, as you might have noticed. We're very, very short, but you know, we tend to work the field and play with our speed. But we were nervous, dropped some discs, and we had a tough hill to climb till the end there.
How did you feel about your offense and your defense?
Our offense was going good there. We made some unforced errors. Our plan of the game was to swing the disc and make these guys runs, which is what we did, play with our girls, which are top-notch. And but, you know, if you drop disc or if you miss passes, then they're going to hurt you. Defensively, we thought we had a good strategy. We played Chad earlier this week. We didn't show any of our defense to them because thinking we might be playing them in the finals. But they were just too tall and too quick for us today, and we weren't able to set a good mark on them.
There was a particularly exciting game moment, if you want to describe the greatest that we saw.
Yeah, it's called the greatest. It's actually our team captain that made this greatest. A greatest is when the disc is going to come out of play and the player still makes a play on it by jumping outside of the field without touching the ground and throwing it back in. So he dove out of bounds, threw it back in to one of our players that caught it with a dive. And you rarely see those plays, and those are plays that get the crowd going for sure.
That was really exciting. One of the top moments I've seen in the entire tournament. Well, who are the names of those players, just so people can hear them?
That was Eric Dion. He's a team captain, and he threw it back to Francis Trudeau, who is also called Pappy within the team there. But we thought that would give us a turnaround for the game, but Chad had too much of a lead there for us to get back into it.
And for the tournament overall, your impressions on how Onyx played? You were 16th seeded coming into the champions to the very end of the playoffs here, and you won your first game against first seed to stay alive.
Yeah, well, actually we were ranked 6th. We had a good first day, then we had a very bad Wednesday where we lost 2 games in a row, once against Chad. We thought we were down. Losing those 2 games meant that we had to face the #1 team in the world, Axis Avivo, who had only lost 1 game, and we beat them by 6, and from there we just plummeted to the finals, and unfortunately our legs weren't there for the finals, but we're really happy. You know, we're ranked 6th and we end up second best in the world there. You can't go wrong with that.
So, and you want to send any shouts out back home?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all our fans back home. They've been following us on our blog, on our Facebook. J'aimerais vous remercier toute la gang de Québec. On apprécie vraiment vos encouragements. On vous attendait jusqu'ici. On a pensé à vous tout ce temps, puis on a lu tous vos messages et on va vous partager nos histoires très bientôt. Merci beaucoup encore, on vous aime bien.
Congratulations to you and all of Onyx on your second place finish. And we'll come back with an interview with the winning team, Chad Larson Experience, in just a few minutes. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Okay. I'll hand one to you. You guys can just share it.
Okay. You're going to ask us?
Come here up and do it. Wait till you give us the go ahead. Good? Okay, hi, 2010 World Club Champions. How's it feel to win? No, I'm just kidding, but congratulations, you guys, on
thank you.
Really kind of looking very impressive in that finals. You guys seem very comfortable out there. Tell me why you didn't seem like you broke a sweat almost.
Well, we played a very tough game against the Flycoons yesterday. We're both on the O-line, and our O-line really prides itself on not getting broken. I think we'd probably been broken less than 10 times in the 9 previous games to the Flycoons, and then we got broken 7 times in the Flycoons game.
Okay, yeah, I noticed that.
Our D got 8 to save us. And so I think the O is just really focused today to come out and not give up anything. And I don't know how many turns we had, maybe 3 or 4, 2. But yeah, we were ready to play a game.
So first, let me introduce Kevin Sealer, the captain and one of the founders, and this is Kurt Broerson, his friend here. You guys are reside mostly in Ames, Iowa, and surrounding states. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm Ames, born and bred. Never left. So is John Misra. A number of the others have come to Iowa State, or we have pickups from in the region. We have a very good relationship with the KU guys.
Right.
And then Kurt came from Oklahoma. He played Rawhide, and we're starting to add more Rawhide guys.
Gotcha.
Rawhide's a team from Tulsa.
Kurt, let me ask you. You're pretty unstoppable out there. Catching a lot of deeps. You got a big lefty backhand. How did it feel being out there, being seemingly open and getting both the ins and the unders and the deeps?
Well, a lot of it really starts, I think, with Kevin coming underneath. And so with our offense, it's really designed for him to initiate out of that. And at that point, we have our 2 male cutters in the middle, and so it's a one-on-one situation. So it's really the offense is designed for me to be put into situations to succeed. And so I don't know if it's really anything particular to me as much as it's particular to the team.
Okay, so you have some designs to isolate your men, and that worked tremendously effectively in this game. What was it different about this game that made it work so well that didn't quite work as well in the Flycoons game?
So the Flycoons ran a lot of zone against us, and we had a lot of trouble. So we didn't have trouble with the zone initially, but when they would transition out of it, we had a lot of trouble throwing into poaches, throwing deep. The Flycoons were also more athletic to where, like you said, it didn't look like we were running as hard.
Yeah.
But against the Flycoons, we had to run hard just to get open initially.
Yeah, it seemed like they were off you guys the entire game. I didn't see, the 2-stepsy.
I thought Onyx's game plan looked to back us and make us take the under and prevent that HUCK going up for the goal. And we recognized that within the first couple points, and we were content to take that 10-yard under. And it's not the game we normally play, but we accepted that, and it was the game we did play today.
Cool. So, Kevin, let me ask you, is this the first championship you've ever won?
It's the first world or national championship.
Okay.
We won a fair amount of tournaments, but our goal before the year started was to win what we call the Triple Crown of Co-Ed Ultimate. We always go to Poultry Days, and we had never won that, and we won Poultry Days.
Okay.
The second leg was Worlds. We've now become successful at that, and later on in the year, our goal is to win Nationals.
You've lost twice in the finals and nationals, is that correct?
Yep, we've been bridesmaids twice, we've lost in semis twice, always to the national champion, always to the eventual
national championship. Okay, so you heard it here, Poultry Days first, World second, and they're looking for USA Nationals as the third in the Triple Crown. Well, we wish you good luck with that.
All right, thank you.
Great game out there today, and congratulations.
Yes, if all the ladies can come into the top.
We can sit in the sun.
Okay, before we kick things off here by reading off the names of the women's teams, I would like to say that across the field, next to the scoreboard and timekeeper, there's plenty of space. Anyone is welcome to go and sit over there. There's plenty of water. There's ice for you. I know it's going to be hot, but if you hadn't had a chance to work on your tan, there's lots of space. The grass is soft. Go there and do it. If you're really packed in gear, it could be almost as uncomfortable as laying out in the sun. So there's plenty of space for everybody around the field. Don't be afraid to go and get close. Please stay at least 3 meters off the pitch. Okay. So, coming from the United States Bay Area is our team Fury. And our first player with jersey number 88 is Manu Aguilera. And number 9 is Alicia Barr. And number 91 is Georgia Barsher. And number 3 is Karen Grimbago. And number 11 is Lauren Casey. Number 25 is Abby Christopher. Number 32 is Derek Lancy. And number 5 is Emily Damon. Number 6 is Alicia Dansker. And number 20 is Carrie Lou. And number 27 is Ness Barbaro. And number 2 is Lucien Hammond. And number 13 is Quee Howard. And number 7, Kylie Jorgensen. And number 10, Granny LaRoche. And number 18, Amanda Lee. And number 66, Ragishma Narayan. And number 14 is Liz Petty. And number 0 is Samantha Zaya. And number 23 is Megan Schwarber. And number 4 is Alex Schneider.
Okay, so we're seeing the lineup for Fury right now. And pretty soon we'll get the Uno lineup. And we have Senko with us. Senko, say hi. And so here we go. We've got Fury versus Uno. Now we've got a lot of good stuff going on here. Uno was telling me, yeah, this is live. Yeah.
And traveling all the way from Japan.
Listen to me. So I'll ask Senko, I'll ask you questions, but first of all, let me explain a little bit about Fury here. So Fury played Uno in Emerald City Classic in 2009, I believe. How did that game go? Was anybody there to see that game, to witness the Uno versus Fury at ECC in Seattle? I'm talking Japanese. Okay, so that was the last time these two have played, have matched up against each other, and that was a Fury win. Now, Uno is telling me that they are a physical education university that specializes in, different sports, that they play. So all these women are very fit, very in shape, can run around a lot. Hey!
Okay, I screwed up. We are a big one to the Showdown team. Alright, these girls traveled all the way across a huge ocean, further than most anybody else. So let's give them a huge round of applause for I Screw Up with the microphone. Yes, okay.
Okay, so we're working out the Japanese translation for our viewers in Japan. And we have Senko and Miho in the booth with us. Say hi.
Hi, Senko です。イクのSenko です。よろしくお願いします。はい、ハックのMiho です。よろしくお願いします。
We've got 2 minutes to the start of the game.
Okay, and of course here we are. Bryn and I are also here. Tony Leonardo, that's me.
See us all in the booth there.
So we're covering a great match here. Fury is an amazing team. They've been dominating this tournament, along with Uno. Uno has scored more points, point differential than even Fury has, but these are two very impressive teams. You can hear the crowd starting to get excited here. Let's talk a little bit about what Fury is going to try to do here and what Uno is going to try to do. Fury is going to do, they're known for their different zones. So they're gonna try to put some crazy zones on. They got a lot of studs on this team, and they got a lot of height, so they're gonna try to use all of that. Now, Bryn, you want to step in?
We have the Japanese training section. You can see right there. They're directly in front of the booth here. So I think you're gonna see, and we'll get we're getting our names here in the booth for the internet broadcast. And the teams are taking the field.
So Uno, this is a really interesting team here. I really like this. This team is the alumni of Chukyo University in Toyota City, which is a physical education university. So these girls play a lot of handball, they play a lot of netball. They're trained as athletes at the university. And when they get to go to the university, they go with the expectation of sports and training and physical fitness.
Really? They're basically trained professionals.
They're trained professionals at sports.
And so they probably know each other not just from Ultimate, but is that true? Do they know each other from sports other than Ultimate Frisbee? Do you know if they does the Uno team, do those players know each other from playing different sports other than Ultimate Frisbee?
I don't know, but they maybe they know each other from the university.
Yeah.
Yeah. They played at the same college, mostly.
So let's go over the starting roster. Maybe Miho, you can read the names of our players here and tell us a little bit about each one of them. And you can do it in Japanese if you want.
Yes. Go ahead and say, in Japanese if you want.
背番号16番藤川明菜ハンドラーです。11番平井絵里ハンドラーです。20番稲葉さやかカッターです。9番伊藤まどか彼女もカッターです。25番加藤由紀彼女も後ろでカッターです。26番川口留美彼女もカッターです。7番松井美奈ロングシュートが上手なハンドラーでもあり奥も走るプレイヤーです。30番
what's that? Who are they?
The three players that we're looking at right now, 27,
27
14,
番
and
谷本
28.
陽子ハンドラー14番米沢穂波後ろでよく走るプレイヤーです。
Okay, so we're going to
Thank
try
you.
to work
No,
that
no,
in
it's
there and see what we can accomplish. We need to get this back. So as Bryn said, the Japanese, one of the Japanese contingents here is pretty enthusiastic here on the sideline. Okay, so here's Fury with the pull. This is going to be number 4. Alex Snyder from Colorado rips it downfield, and here we go. 2010 World Ultimate Club Championships final between Fury from San Francisco, California, and the graduates of Tokyo University in Toyota City, Uno from Japan. There's a quick move down the field, but no, she wasn't looking for it. So we have a fast turnover right off the bat when number 9 from Japan wasn't able to kind of realize that throw was coming up. Senkyo, can you tell me what kind of movement the team likes to do here? What will Japan like to do when they get the disc?
Mostly they attack the break side. Oh, nice D. Nice D.
Who made that D?
Number 2. Samishima Sachiko-san. Nice defense.
Okay, so the D there by Samisho Sachiko, and Chukyo Uno gets the disc back. So Bryn, let's look at this lineup here. What they got here? They look like they got 3 handlers across.
Oh,
wow, another
nice
D gets it back. Oh, and here's the big huck. They got height, but no, Chukyo Uno's chasing it down. What a D! A great chasing it down by number 7 from
Who's the defender there?
So now they're moving it back up. So they swing it back to the middle. Oh, and a drop. We have a lot of action really fast here. So let's see. Narayan's got somebody deep. She decides to holster it, coming back under. Fury slings it in there. Let's see who's got the disc here. She's got a couple different options here. Fury's played together for a while. They're kind of a new roster turned over, but this team has been together for a long time. They've had a lot of experience. There shouldn't be much that's going to make them nervous, but that was a mistake. There's going to be a foul call, but I don't agree with that from this angle. It looks like the Japanese defender kind of got there quicker. Number 10, that'd be Samishima Moe. Okay, so it's a non-contested. Disc is back to Fury. They drop it back underneath. Break mark. Look at Snyder's looking for the break mark. No, it's not Snyder. There's the fans getting excited. Let's see what they're going to do. Great defense here from Uno. You see anything open on the field, Bryn? I don't see much open.
Really tight defense. And I don't think Fury's used.
Oh, she makes it. She goes with 2 hands, and then makes the grab with 1 to come down with it. Fury gets on the board first, but that was not easy for them. That's Alicia White with the score.
And we'll see a replay of that nice diving catch for the score. One-handed, very nice.
Yep, that was a nice little lefty there. Okay, so that was a break already right off the bat for Fury. 1-0 break.
Very interesting to watch the Japanese teams in general. They have a very different style than all of the other teams at the entire tournament. You want to tell us a little bit about the Japanese, more of the Japanese style of offense?
Just keep it on the whole time.
Run fast and quick run fast, running fast,
yeah.
and these small movement.
Small cuts?
Yeah, small cut.
Small short cuts?
Yes, and more speedy.
Very quick.
Yeah.
I noticed the throws, they get off the throws very quickly, and they get the throw off quickly. The American teams, for a lot of other teams, not just the Americans, they take a long time to throw really deep. They set up, but the Japanese throwers tend to really get the throw off very quickly.
Uno's handler has a very good throw.
What numbers?
11.
Number 11.
Number 10.
Number 10?
Yeah. The World Games, 2009.
I see. Looks like again, it's difficult for me to describe this offense right now.
That's going to work.
Bring it up there. Wow. Big cross-field throw.
Sachiko Samishima.
And the score.
So that was quite an electric play. You could see the speed of the Japanese women able to really track that down there. And that throw was very pretty, how it just kind of hung up there. Really like that. Who made that throw?
Here, we'll see the catch here. Look at, wow.
It's a nice track down by Samashima Sashiko.
Yes. To Madoka Ito, number 9.
Yeah.
All right, so 1-1. Looks like we got ourselves a ball game. A little early to tell, but you know, it's good to see both teams.
I'm going to predict
a
very tight game. That's my prediction for the game, Tony.
You're crazy,
sure.
Gwen. You're totally crazy. It's going to be a blowout. I predict Uno by 12. Okay, so number 23 with the disc, Takahashi Karori. She's going to be pulling for Uno.
We notice a lot of Japanese players also playing with gloves on, and normally, most people only wear gloves when it's very wet or it's very cold or both. Why are people wearing gloves?
There are two things. The gloves is good for the grabbing the discs. It's very grip is strong, and it's also good for the kind of crappy weather. If it's raining, it's good for.
Ooh, big lefty. Oh, what a great throw.
What a great.
Huge lefty throw there. It's tough to read the numbers. I have to apologize in advance to Fury. We're going to catch up with that soon.
We'll see that replay on that right now.
Yeah. It looked like, well, let's see. Yeah, LaRoche caught the disc, but the lefty release, we'll find out who that is a little bit later on. I don't think that was Manu. Manu Argili is one you got to watch out for. She's a real power on the field. I think she's their leading scorer, number 88. They also call her Apa, which is short for Napoleon, because she was so dominant when she was playing in Italy that she just ruled the continent, just like when Napoleon came and took over the city-states of the north. So Apa, or Manu, number 88, but we'll see more of her later on. I think she'll probably be on the field a lot. Also tall, very lanky. So 2-1 on a great lefty flick up the line in a hurry to that player right there, LaRoche, for the score.
These are fast points so far. Even when there were turnovers, the offense moved the disc very, very quickly. Seems like a more offensive-driven game on this very clear, very beautiful, sunny day.
Fury's got great pulls and makes it almost to the end zone there. Here's Uno's typical set there. They got 4 downfield, but somebody's bolting downfield. She fakes the throw. She comes under. She's wide open underneath. They're playing soft right now on them. Is Fury. Maybe a little scared. And there's the big hug opportunity. Oh, and she takes it. What a great backhand rip. Oh, number 11 checks.
Oh.
She slips on the turf.
She just fell there.
She got turned around.
It looked like she had the score.
Iri got turned around.
From 16 to 11.
16.
Wow, what a G.
Fujikawa to 11, Eddie Hirai.
They're super fast on that D. That's amazing. Boom. No slowing that down.
Wow.
Out of nowhere.
Mina Matsui to 11, Eddie Hirai.
Miho, you've seen this team play. Do they get a lot of defenses like that?
They're pretty fast, and they're good at cutting or
cutting off the cut on defense.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you tell us, Miho, in Japanese, what this tournament means in Japan? Like, what does it mean to tell the viewers in Japan what it feels like to be here in Prague at the World Championships?
In Japanese, right?
Yes.
去年2年前のカナダのバンクーバーの大会でフューリーに敗れて以来、ウノ、マット、ハックはフューリーを倒すことを意識してやってきたので、この決勝戦、ウノにとっては2年前の雪辱を晴らす大きな機会にもなるし、大変気持ちの入った試合になっていると思います。
Great.
Senko, do you want to add in something?
マットとハックはフューリーにもうすでに今までのところで負けてきているので、ウノがここで雪辱を晴らして日本に金メダルを持って帰ってくれると信じて、日本のチームがみんな来て応援してます。
All right.
All right, so
Fury's with the disc.
Let's see if they got a streaker deep. See if she's going to jack it to her. No, she dumps it back down underneath. Well, they're playing good. This defense is tough from Uno. You can see them everywhere. Fury's really got to think before they can make their throws. That's a great upfield look there from number 9 to number 10, LaRoche with the disc. She drops it back down. I think that's Arlie Stern maybe, but I'm going to be messing this up. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's the lefty. She fakes the lefty and then backhand lefties it for the dish back. Up the line, she gets bodied by the Uno defender, but no, not able to get the disc, and no foul is called. And she finds the cutter in between the two. LaRoche scores again. That's 2 in a row for LaRoche, and it's 3-2 game.
Really nice movement there by Fury. We'll see just that last grab and punching it in the end zone right there.
That's Nancy Sun throwing the goal there. Nancy Sun of the East Coast, who's been out on the West Coast now for a little bit. So 3-2, looks like Fury holds their break advantage.
Fury's offense had Uno's defense running around there. It kind of looked like mostly like a vertical stack, kind of an egg beater pattern a little bit. But Uno not able to hold them for very long. Uno was using mostly a forehand force there towards us where the camera is. And continuing the strength of the offense of both sides.
Senko, can I ask you a question you can answer in English about the Japanese team? Can you tell me what if they have a coach for this team? Tell me if they have a coach. Yeah.
Uno no coach desu ka? Uno's coach?
Say it in English.
They have a coach, and well, a full-time coach, or not full-time, but a.
They have a coach, and
Does he play? She play, or?
No, he.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so here's the
back to the play. Give and go.
Oh, we lost it over the defender for the score. I love that backhand blade that they can put up there.
That's Uno's favorite play.
Yeah. Swing, boom, 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 and go.
Nice. Now you see that, and there's that long throw.
Hirai to Yone Hariri.
It has been said that Uno recently is in best shape in their history.
Best shape in their entire history.
Yeah. And they won the nationals, Japan nationals last year. And they also won the big tournaments, 2 tournaments this year
in
Japan.
Yeah.
Wow. Would that be Dream Cup?
Yeah, Dream Cup and kind of a invitational tournament.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're really at the top of their game.
Yeah, exactly.
And how many top elite women's teams are there in Japan?
In Japan? Well, the 3, the HUCK, Uno, and Matt are the top 3s. And there are several teams like maybe 10 teams, club teams.
Okay, so about 10 total in Japan.
Club teams.
Yeah, club teams.
And 30 or 40 college teams.
Oh, great.
Wow.
And so the Naughty Kids are still a college team then? They're here too?
One of the top teams in the college teams.
In the college, and they're here as a club team. Okay, so let's see if Fury can respond. Let's watch this really fast Japanese defense here. Oh, there's a great rip, but that's going to go too far. Too much air underneath it, and I'm sorry, not enough air underneath it. Too fast, and the defender was there.
Fury holding, running almost an ISO. 3 or 4 handlers back, giving a lot of room downfield for the other 3 players to get open. Looking for coming back, but mostly looking to go deep. Fury player was open on that, but not that open, and it was kind of a tight throw. Couldn't quite get that throw in. Uno picks up the disc. Easy swing forward. It's
being marked by Liz Penny, who's a pretty fierce defender for Fury. There's Penny. She's playing the point in the zone, one of the zones there. She's jumping in the middle. She's in the middle. Now that's Penny marking. Uno it's not a zone. It's kind of junky. Wow, she whips it over Penny. That could float up there and hang up, but now it's going to go too far.
Amazing how fast. Who threw that?
Number 4.
Number 4.
Yeah.
really got that.
There's
Really
Georgia
got that
Boscher on the field. Watch her going deep now. Georgia Boscher's got to break deep. Here you go. They put it to Boscher. Boscher's got a great ups in the air. She should get this, no problem. Whoa, she goes up too high, but no, she's got some help underneath there. That looks like Shmee. Let's see if that's Shmee. No, it's Kayla Jorgensen with the catch. So she follows the play. That's great. That's great training to know to follow that play, Bryn, to come down there. Boscher was there. She had two people, so she put it up.
There's the throw again in the replay.
Here's Boscher, number 12. I've seen her make that sky before, number 91, I'm sorry. And there is Kayla Jorgensen. So 4-3 Fury after Uno had a chance, and their HUCK fell a little short, and Fury's HUCK is completed.
Interesting. These are both very intelligent teams. They do a lot of. They're going to be looking at each point to see, especially with a coach on the sidelines, to react exactly what worked and didn't work in the previous point or two, to try to do the best to react and put the best offense and defense of all their choices out there.
Fury's had a coach forever, and they've been one of the first teams to really successfully use coaching to an unbelievable advantage. How is it coaching in Japan?
Now it's coming in trend.
It's becoming a trend to be coaching.
You know, the under 23 tournament is going to happen in Italy, France.
Yes. Yeah.
And both the women's team and the guys team have a coach, the same guy.
Oh, okay.
He's also a player in a nomadic tribe.
Okay. And this is a relatively new thing. Oh, wow, there's another big hug. She's covered, though. Oh, yeah. And gets it back.
Almost tipped it up for a score.
Good thing Snyder recognized that and kept tracking it down there. So Snyder is, I think she won the Callahan Award for the best player in college in the United States a few years ago. But wow, that's a risky throw. Ooh,
almost out of bounds. It looked like she struck the foot.
Yeah, calling her in. Some discussion, perhaps, though.
No.
Pick call. They're trying to figure out where to go with that.
It wasn't the.
So nice catch there by number 26. Looks like 28.
Really hard defense on both teams here. It's nice to see. There's a really good offensive plays, but they're earned.
Wow.
Wow.
Number 10, Moe Samejima. Nice D.
That was exciting, and it's right on the goal line.
Wow, Uno can just generate Ds like no team I've seen before. I mean, to me, if you're, like I said, Uno is generating Ds, and Fury is making Ds.
Uno breakした.
And they punch it in. Yep.
You can do that. You can.
Yeah, go ahead. And we'll see the replay here.
10番の鮫島萌さんから16番の藤川健也さんで最後9番の伊藤まどかさんまたスコアしました。ナイスプレー。
And we have a tie game, 4-4.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so that was a nice little swing, break mark swing there.
That looks like the teamがみんな応援に来てます。
Some Japanese players on the
yeah,
side.
all Japanese teams are here.
They're all here.
Yeah, to cheer them up. Yeah. You're pretty hung up though.
It's almost hard to hear in the booth here because of the Japanese teams playing.
Can you hear the cheerings from Japan?
This Riot is totally packed. In fact, they've had to put people over in the sun on the other side of the stadium, which is the first time we've had that.
So people on the other side of the field. Riot is going to, Fury is going to really, they're going to be looking to punch. I'm sure they're not happy with the score right now.
Oh no, they know that this is going to be a game.
Zone defense してます。
They know what they're in for here.
3カップ、1人ショートディープで。
Yeah, zone D.
ウィングでディープ。
Yep.
3番。
And
so it's a very fast moving zone here. This is the 1 seed and the 2 seed. These guys haven't seen each other this tournament. Last time was ECC, like we mentioned. There's Manu Igarli. Look at Aguili trailing deep there, number 88. Now it looks like they're back to kind of a junkie. Still the zone being kept here. That's Nancy's son with the disc.
Looks pretty tight zone there, and the players are running hard to when the disc moves, the cup is moving very quickly with them.
I think that's got to be Danzica. I can't.
Not too many opportunities for. Oh, not too many opportunities for Fury to put it up. Unforced turn there. The hard running on that zone D paid off.
Oh, she's got hand blocked at the line.
Oh, and that's a hand block by
hand block.
Fury. Didn't see the number. I think it's
yeah. Let's see when she turns around.
See when she turns around there. Number 13.
Number 13 is Cree Howard with the big hand block.
Important. Got that. And once again, Uno is setting up the zone D. Playing very well as a team. Both teams playing very well as teams. Good popping on the part of Fury, but very good zone D on the part of Uno. So the disc is moving back and forth. A little bit of trouble, but not too much to reset the count. But and there's
another
unforced turn.
Oh, that was an unforced turn. My bad.
Number 4 のSogabe Ayumi-san, nice D.
We have a call here. Coming back.
So I have a question. Is it common in the U.S. to have a manager on team? Not a player, just a manager.
Well, they do have this team kind of is the forefather of bringing a coach/manager to take care of travel arrangements.
Kind of trainers.
Yeah, and trainers and stuff. Yeah, so it's common for the women's division. For the men's division, it's uncommon.
Can I speak in Japanese?
Yeah.
アメリカでは特に女子のチームはコーチつけるコーチをつけるっていうことが結構頻繁に行われているそうです。あとトレーナーとか。でも男子のチームではプレイヤー同士で相談してやる。コーチはあんまりつけないというのが普通らしいです。
I can see here. Here we go. Japan over here. And United States over here.
That's the wristbands everybody's in.
See who's going to win. The right hand or the left hand is going to win.
Disc in, the zone's back up.
Okay, tough zone here. Not a lot of options.
In their own end zone.
So Son gets foot blocked. Wow, quick action. Come closer to that. Bring it real close.
Quite some really good D we're seeing right now. Not always forcing the exact. There's
that one.
And a forehand. We'll see the replay on that. I think that was a break.
That's pretty big for Uno. They're really got to clamp down on Fury right now. That's a 5-4. Now they're on serve.
Number 16, Akina Fujikawa to number 23, Kaori Takahashi.
Okay. So do they get a lot of these blocks a game? We're going to see a lot of blocks all game, girls. Okay. They nodded their heads, and yes, you will see a lot of blocks, is what they said. Now Fury's used to having so much movement and not having women being able to stick with them. So this is definitely catching them off guard. There's the Naughty Kids. That's the university that these women we're watching on the field graduated from, correct?
Yes.
So those Naughty Kids will one day grow up to be just like Uno.
Exactly. So I think Uno is started in 2003.
2003.
At Dream Cup. Dream Cup is not an official tournament, but it's kind of a fun tournament.
Okay.
And senior college students usually make a special team for a Dream Cup.
Mm-hmm.
And the Uno was originally that kind of team.
I see.
And Naughty Kids finished 10th here? 16th, 15th? They're in the top 16, if I recall correctly. Okay, there's a wide open woman, but no, it's a zone, so they can't get it to her. She pops it up top. Look at the height on the women here for Fury. Let's see who they got on the field. We got Alicia White's out there, number 19. I think that's Arlie Stern, I want to say, with the disc.
Number 9, Fury number 9 playing deep.
Oh, okay, that's staying up. It's not a problem.
Good hard zone here.
Okay, let's see where they're going to find their openings. Oh, the women are covered. Now it's a man defense. Yep, they've transitioned out of that. Okay, now she's got somebody cutting deep. She puts it, but that was baited. But the height should be an advantage here. Oh, she doesn't get to it. She looks, she wants to call a foul, but I want to say that Chokyo was in the way. Yep, that's a good no call.
That was quite a.
Nice defense になりました。ワンバック。
I don't know if we'll get a replay of that.
Oh, no, they are sending it back.
They're sending it back. So that is a contested foul. The foul was called by the Fury player, and the Japanese player did not agree. So the disc goes back to the thrower.
So I think Alicia White trying to go for that. Looks like Shmi is going deep. Okay, now they're swinging over to Alicia. They have 3 Alicias on this team.
Ooh, a little bit of a floaty forehand there.
That's a foul. Foul on the mark. Oh, that might be Megan Scholhammer, by the way, not Arlie Stern. My apologies. Here, we're gonna watch this play here. Let's see. Hard to tell from that. I don't know. I thought the Japanese woman had position, and the American was trying to go over the top. But
Japanese have dropped into a person defense.
Okay, here this one's gonna float up. It should be deed up. And it is deed into the hands of the score for Fury. Oh, there might be a foul call here on Uno. Is calling a foul on the American, on Fury's player. Let's see what's going to happen here. That's a really exciting play.
4 women went up strong, I think.
Wow. So number 7 is calling that an interference. No, they're gonna allow that to happen. That was a good non-call. I think it's a good callback.
Did the announcer was saying that earlier disc that went back was uncontested? If it was uncontested, wouldn't it come out at the
incorrect by the announcer in the stadium? What's this chant? Miho, Senkyo, can you tell me what this chant is? The cheer that they're saying here in Japanese.
What they're saying?
Yeah, in English.
Kind of calling this player's name and go, come in, here we go, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and Japanese players are very fond of the rhythms. Yeah, so they are. Can you hear the songs?
Yeah.
They are singing a song for cheering.
And this kind of atmosphere, this many fans. Tell me what it's like at the Dream Cup. Do you see this many people at the Dream Cup? Is it very filled with spectators and players?
Not that much. They are playing not in the stadium, but kind of a playing field. But most of the players watch the finals.
And in Japan, we know that the Buzz Bullets are a sponsored team, Bunka Shutter Buzz Bullets. Are there any other teams that have sponsorship deals or advertising or anything of that sort in Japan?
Officially, no. But the players work for some companies, and their companies are sponsor their teams. So their jerseys have the kind of logos, company logos.
Yeah, and is Uno sponsored by anyone?
Officially, no.
Okay. Will that happen one day? Do you think a sponsorship might come for these teams?
I'm not sure, but it's not that popular in Japan. Ultimate is not that popular in Japan.
Okay.
So I think it's hard.
Agree. Just like sounds like everywhere around the world in a strange sort of way.
What about in the States?
The States is very similar.
Yeah.
All right, Alex Snyder with the pull here for Fury.
Scores tied up. Very even game so far. Really great play by both teams.
That was a great pickup. Very fortunate for Fury to get that tip disc that was teed up. And here comes the Uno offense here. They got 3. They got like an activator in the middle. It's Junkie A junkie zone. It's the okay. It's one of the famed Fury Cups, almost like a 5-person cup. They trap zone match up over here. Now it looks like they're in man, but they're not. They let that hammer go up. This is a clam. This is a classic dog clam. They let that hammer go up. Try to get somebody on the line. Wow, they don't cut off that line. That's a mistake by Fury to give up that line right there. But now they got her trapped on the line. She has to throw a somewhat risky hammer, but there's not a lot of wind right now. Uno's got some easy movement here, and they don't want to risk anything here. They can just work it up from this point now that they've cracked the zone, and they can risk that throw, and they get the score.
Wow, that was really nice movement by Uno there. Very good and thoughtful. Clearly, looks like a call on a travel, and we'll see the replay. Was there a travel there? And we'll see that. Does not look like a travel.
But hard to tell when you're on the field and watching it happen. So
yeah, I mean it's easy for us to say up here.
Yeah, that's going to be ruled a score. She's saying in. Yep, they're going to give that.
In, and
there you go.
The score.
So instead of Matsui Mina getting the goal, that's going to go to Yone Hareruya.
I want to bring attention. That was a really brilliant defense on the part of Fury. I think they would have shut it down most of everyone else. A lot of the teams in this tournament, regardless of the division. Really interesting how it's a zone, not a really tight zone, but really loose. They just fill all the space. But Uno could respond with such pinpoint accuracy. Really nice hammers, and it's not very windy out there today. So there's the weakness of that zone is that it does leave a couple people open on the other side.
The wind is a factor. They talked about this in the United States a lot, where Fury will win the United States National Championship in Sarasota, Florida. And in Sarasota, it can get pretty windy, 15, 20-mile-an-hour winds. And it's been a real beneficial to Fury. They come down in this 4-person trap cup, and they've been crushing teams. But on a windless day like this, it's not to their advantage for that zone. They've got the height, they know the space, and they have the coaching to be able to work that zone so perfectly well. But when you have a talented team like this that's able to put up hammers without any threat of wind, you can see what the result is. They weren't really challenged that point. Even though they threw what looked like a risky, bladey forehand cross field, it really wasn't that risky, and they had their spots on that. So, they look shaky on O here the last couple of points down. Bryn, let's see if they get a clean movement here.
So far, so good.
Moves it up. Yeah, so far, so good is right. Snyder's got nobody open deep, so she works it down under the shoal hammer.
Uno's playing a...
Oh, there's a big hammer. Whoa! Almost a D by Uno. Instead, Sam Salvia, one of the captains, number 28, pulls it down. Nice job, Sam Salvia. She's 28 there, and she's listed 0 on our roster. Carrie DeLu with the assist. So tied at 6s.
And timeout. Looks like no. Yes. No. I don't know if that's a timeout or not. What are you seeing in the game so far? Anything surprising to you? Something that you don't see normally?
It is as I expected, because Uno is having a good defense, and Fury is having a good offense and moving so fast, powerful. But it's hard for us Japanese to catch up them.
In terms of the speed or the height or both?
Both.
Both. Okay.
But Uno can catch up with Fury because they are fast. They are so fast.
There's been a number of times they've almost got a defense. Sometimes they have got it, but often they're just a few centimeters away from getting that D.
Break. Okay. Nope, she didn't want to jack it
Uno's
deep.
with the disc.
They do have that great look. See what happens when that look, Bryn? They had that deep look right off the bat, and the girl ran with her, and then he had this big 25-yard undercut that's wide open. Like that. They're wide open all day here now, and their cuts, look at that. They put it anyway, but that's the defender. Wow, nice read.
Not
Fury
a great...
didn't fall for that at all.
No, that was
Not a smart decision.
Yeah, that was that. Not sure why that disc got put up there. Furious chance. Cut from the handler there across the middle. Looked off. Break backhand.
It's carried to Lou.
Down the
back
field.
in the handle.
Down the field, it looks like Fury is running roughly a horizontal offense, putting themselves in the middle where they can either cut deep or come back to the disc.
Whoa! 2 layouts forces the turn.
Was that unforced?
They're just baiting that.
Wow. That was. Uno will get a chance to put it in and take the lead. Looks like a horizontal stack here. Very tight defense. The most women on both teams are playing even.
Ooh, break mark.
Score opportunity.
Wide open. That was a set play.
Oh,
sure looked like a set play. They swung it to one side of the field and broke it to the other.
From 11 to 9, Hirayeri to Madoka Ito. Nice throw.
I don't think Fury has not been pushed like this in the tournament so far. I haven't seen very many of the games, but and the game against Riot was good, but it wasn't as tight as this. That's for sure. Yesterday in the semifinals, Fury went up, but then Riot came back to close the gap a bit. I believe in the early second half, but there's not been much to separate these teams for the whole length of this game.
I saw Fury play Mud in pool play a couple days ago, and they were very evenly matched. It came down to a few breaks at the end, but Mud was with them the whole time. So Fury has been tested, and they do know the speed and quickness of the Japanese. So this doesn't surprise them. They're not phased right now. They know what they're up against. They're just trying to battle it. They're trying to battle and give themselves a shot at the end of the game. Both teams, I think.
It's really impressive, the athleticism and skill and teamwork of both of these teams out here today.
All right, and they let that go out of bounds.
Just barely out of bounds.
That's a smart decision by Lauren Casey, I believe.
That's Lauren Casey bringing the disc up to the brick mark.
Person defense looks like.
Let's see.
Fury is setting up in a. They're kind of spread over the field a bit.
They set up in a German. They had one in the center, then they had the rest in a host deck, and now they're in a mess. Okay, they finally get the break. I mean, not the break, but they get the upfield look. They got a swing right here. Okay, they do the swing over to Sam. That's not Sam, I'm sorry.
A lot of room downfield. Oh, put it up into the middle.
That's Liz Penny.
Hard, slight break there. Break to the other side. Seems to be forehand generally. Toward the opposite side of the field.
Well, they have good movement here. See, this is looking pretty good. They're keeping Uno off them. They're keeping away. They're keeping away from the positions where Uno could make those fast plays work for them.
Let me check that. The force seems to be pretty much flat. It's just straight up. They're giving them. I wouldn't say giving them, but the mark is giving them throws to either side. It's making them hard to make that downfield throw.
Right.
And
right.
particularly interesting. As soon as the mark. Oh, we're almost. I don't want to. Oh, for the score.
Oh, nice little dishy over the top from Shmi.
Nice work by Fury. Interesting thing about that Japanese by Uno's mark, which is flat on the disc as opposed to the forehand or the backhand. It's allowing them to not only prevent the deep throw, but it's allowing them as defenders to really stay with the thrower as they go on the give and go.
Yes, that does kind of make sense. What it does is there's no break mark in this defense, right? So you don't have to sit off your defender into the one lane. So if they swing it to the other side, you're still tight on your person because there's no break because the force is flat. So yeah, that makes sense. All right,
I can't say I've seen that very much before. As a regular, usually you see that flat mark just when someone is afraid of putting it up deep for a huck. Is that the same? What do you guys think? And you go ahead. Oh yeah, sure.
ウノはずっとストレートアップでついてるんですけども、このディフェンスはハックを打たれないっていう利点もあるんだけども、そのどっち側が裏かっていうことが明確じゃないので、後ろの人もついていくっていう意味でプレイヤー同士がすごくコンタクトを持ちながらディフェンスできるっていうのがいいところだと思います。
Score is tied at 7-7. We're at about 40 minutes into the match, just about. I don't know if you can hear, there's excited cheers from both sides. We're sitting next to the Japanese section, more of the Japanese team, so you might hear them a little bit more from where we're sitting here. And a pull just barely out of bounds. Both teams have done that now. And we'll see if Uno sets up in a zone or if they will.
You watch Liz Penny here on the mark. She's known for showing her midriff. I remember watching the 2000 collegiate finals at Carleton. Syzygy, she's an old Syzygy player, and she looked exactly like she does now. She was a beast on the field. She was everywhere. But usually shows a lot of midriff. So that's Liz Penny out there. Shmi is chasing in the cup with Penny, otherwise known as LP. And let's see what Uno's going to do. Oh, they stopped that dump. Wow, they went to man. That was a good transition. Fury had a good chance there. Shmi's trying to mark up here. They almost caught Uno off guard. There's a big rip deep. It's going to be too far. Couldn't quite get the air underneath that. Went a little too far. A little too far for Uno. Here's a chance for Fury. They got a long field to work, though. That's one thing you're not seeing Uno do, is give him the disc short.
The thing about we're talking a little bit, the Japanese teams tend to throw a faster huck. It definitely keeps it in front of the defender, but it also makes it a narrower window to hit your receiver.
Yeah.
Hard sideline mark here by Uno.
Shmi with the disc, trying to find somebody. She floats it up in the middle. Too much of a float. No, great grab. Pulls it down. That's where the height's going to help you out, too. She also knew the angle of the thrower is coming in, so great catch by number 5, Emily Damon. Drops it under. There's LP with the disc, normally known as a defender. So let's see what she can do with the disc in her hand. She moves it down on a swing. There's another big looping swing. Gained some good yardage there. Now they got some field space to work with. Let's see what they can do with it here. So that's number 11 that's kind of like working it.
Players slowing down just a hair out there.
It's pretty hot out there, I'll tell you that.
We're getting close to midday here. Oh, I guess we're past midday.
It's hot. It's very warm on the field. Very warm on the field. So swing back to the middle. She's got the open cut. No. She goes back the other direction with it. And she's got Emily Damon.
Horizontal stack downfield.
Oh, that's risky, but no. Shmi's got this. No problem. Shmi's looking for somebody here.
Uno keeping the pressure on. Oh, break.
Shmi goes up the line with it. She's hard. She's all those long arms of Shmi. She's got a lot of action there. She's everywhere around the disc right now. She wants to put it, but oh no, Uno was looking for that one. A good thing Shmi didn't try to jam that in for a goal. She would have gotten stuffed. So nice patience. Ooh, almost a miscommunication, but that works out. Collects the garbage. Oh! Fajardo tries to punch it in, and Mudd is coming. Uno, I'm sorry, is coming in at the same time, and no contest. I thought that from our view it looked like the Japanese girl was there first, but we're going to take a look at it.
Oh, it was just out of the frame of that
I think
shot.
that's coincidental, but
put it up. Oh, and a D.
But Uno gets the Karma disc back. Look at that. So here's a chance for them to get a break back. There's a chance for them, I'm sorry, to go up a break. So they swing it. They got a hucker. They got a girl going deep. Wow, the defense is very soft. Up, down. They're calling it down. Some people, the Japanese girl doesn't know. She's saying she had it up. They're going to have to go to the review. Let's take a look at it up here in the booth. They're going to throw it back. Let's see. What do you see, Bryn? Oh, you see her saying, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. And the player's taking a breather, I have to say. This has been a long point in comparison to some of the other points.
I'd like to know what the temperature is out there.
They're struggling to give it to us. Oh, really?
That's
yeah.
tough.
I
could see that being up.
Yeah, there's quite a few. The grass is pretty short. There's a number of cameras on the field, but can't quite get all of them.
There's some great camera work being done here. They're capturing some wonderful. Miscommunication off the bat, right on the throw. I wonder if it was a high count, but she dishes it, and the defense is there from Lauren Casey to get the D back. Fury. Now Casey's got the swing. They've got Uno on the ropes a little bit, but Uno clamps down quickly. They don't seem shocked at all. They move fast. That's what I noticed from the Japanese teams, Bryn. When they make a mistake, it doesn't go to their heads. They just keep running hard. They seem almost unaffected when turnovers come. Ooh, she wanted to get that so bad, the defender. Number 2. But swung back around. Timeout call. Smart timeout, Bryn. Smart timeout. Number 2. Let me ask you girls, Samashimi Sashiko. She seems like she's a very good player, one of the top players for the team. Is that true? Can you tell us a little bit about her in English and then maybe in Japanese as well?
Exactly, yeah. She played at the World Games 2009.
Okay, for Team Japan.
Yeah, yeah. And she's one of the smallest player
yes,
at the tournament. So I watched on the game, the finals game, streaming. It's so weird that Sachiko-san was guarded from a huge American girl. So, and what about others?
She is so fast. So fast. And now I'm having she does not throw a long shoot.
Okay.
Many times, but she has some quickness.
So she moves around the disc a lot.
The disc and pass to the other person, and the player who catches it, throw the long shoot.
I see. So she gets the disc started to moving, and then they put it. Someone else puts it on. I see. And do you want to go ahead and say that in Japanese if you want?
Or why don't you tell us about 2009? Well, one more thing in English. 2009, did Team Japan win? This was in Kaohsiung in Taiwan, Taipei.
Yeah. In Taipei.
And who won the tournament?
The America.
Okay, over Team Japan.
Yeah. But they had 2 games against each other. Yeah.
And Japanese won 1 game. Did they win the one in pool play?
Yeah, the first one. And they lost the second one.
Okay, disc is back in here. Fury with the chance to go up 8-7, stay on serve. Shmi with the disc. She's got some. Look at those big fakes by Shmi. She can rip that. Dishes it back to Shmi with those long arms. I played what? But no, she throws it into a poach who's just hanging out there. Wow. So it looked like there was a woman open. There was 2 Fury players there, and the Mud Girl was right in between them. Who made that D? Did you see? 16?
It's tied right now, 7-7.
Looked like that was Fujikawa Akina.
Again, looks like Uno's running a.
They want the rip. Look at that. They fake the back.
Looks beautiful.
And throw the deep score to the girl we were just talking about.
Crowd is on their feet.
Samashima Sashiko with the excellent run, and you're right, the speed is really on display there.
Look at that throw. Dropped to one knee.
Look at that speed. She has speed to burn. She had so much time on that one.
I don't know how they throw these throws. It seems like they cover half the distance quick, and then the disc slows down and floats there for the person to run into it.
It's the glove, Bryn. It's all about the glove.
Maybe we'll see some other teams from other countries starting to use the Japanese glove after seeing these games.
Did you notice that play, how they did this really quick? She faked the forehand, like right away, flick forehand, and then turned right over around to the backhand. It was all set up that way.
Yeah. The Japanese players are very good at kind of the faking. Because they have the shorter arms.
Yep. Low center of gravity, so they can move the disc quicker on the fakes.
Yeah, they take advantage of it.
Who was the thrower who threw the disc?
Who's the thrower who threw that disc?
Who threw the goal?
Who threw the...
Number 11, Hiraeri.
So go Wakirei. Okay, so Uno gets the break there. They're up a break now, 8-7. They will be receiving the pull to start the half. So even if Fury scores here, they'd have to get a break back in order to stay on serve.
It looks like a, well, looks like a, I don't want to call it. It looks like a
poaching off there.
Yeah, a zone.
For Uno.
There's the zone. There's three defenders around the disc.
Yeah, it's a little clammy actually. They might have learned this from Fury.
Oh, the disc is moving backwards on the field. So there's definitely some effect of this. Fury's looking around, not seeing too much.
There's Manu with the disc over there.
Not much wind right now, though. So they punch it
through.
through.
There again, risky, scared.
And puts it out in front.
Oh, big throw.
It's floaty, though.
That's good for the tall girl. Tall American can get that. That's not so bad. Manu's going to put this deep. That's going to work. And it's a goal for Fury. So Manu gets it after the huge sky. She throws it into number 42, and that is Dara Clancy.
Nice pull down there. We'll see that.
Yeah, hopefully we're
right
going to see.
Oh no, well, this is just the score.
Number 10.
But still, this nice little.
Is that LaRoche?
Right around defender. Fury able to punch through the Uno zone there, and once they did that, it flowed all the way down the field. That the HUCK was a little floaty, but they yanked it down and put it in for the score. And the score is tied again at 8-8. What a game!
Pretty tight.
Do you want to say a few words in Japanese about the state of the game?
今フューリーが取ったので8対8になってて、これ9点でハーフなので取ったらハーフタイムになります。
So some facts from Fury I have here. Fury was founded in 1997. I was actually around for that. They're from Stanford. They came out of Stanford University. They've won 6 UPA championships, 99, 2003, and 06 through 09. This is their 5th Worlds. Of course, there's Club Worlds and there's Team Worlds. They represented USA in Hebron. They played themselves in Hawaii, and they were in Turku and in Vancouver.
Number 4, Alex Snyder with the pull.
So here comes Uno now. If they score here, they will be, of course, up at half and receiving. So they have the break. Oh, there's a big HUCK on the forehand side. She's got some space, and she works it in.
Oh! She even walked it back in for the score.
ウノがこれで点数を取ったので1点リードでハーフタイムに入りました。12番の米原理恵さんから11番の平井さん。So 12 to 11.
Wow. That was a great little setup there, and there's that flick. I thought it was all going to be backhands, but that's a nice looking forehand too.
Beautiful.
And Japan takes the half. The Americans down by just 1. 52 minutes into the match. I think it's a 10-minute half. Is that? I think it's a 10-minute half, something like that. So the teams will be able to get out of the sun. It looks like that's exactly what the what Uno is doing. Get out of the sun for a few minutes. What a tight game.
Senko, can you tell me, do you know what they do for training, the Uno girls? What kind of conditioning they do?
They usually practice inside a team because the Toyota City doesn't have so many ultimate teams. There are so many running practices. So they're very athletic and they have a lot of stamina. And they also, I think they're also going to the gyms weekdays.
And also, maybe you can tell us a little bit about how long this group of women have been playing. You said since 2003, is that right?
2003 or 2004. Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Oh, is that coming up now? All right, we're going to be cutting to an ad soon, and we'll come back to you, after halftime. Enjoy the break.
Play-off KB Extraligy v rugby. Finále regionální pokrové ligy. Mistrovství světa v hokejbalu mládeže. Mistrovství světa v Ultimate Frisbee. Mistrovství republiky v Ultimate Frisbee. 17. mistrovství Evropy v akrobaci motorových letounů. Střižna.cz. Vysíláme živě.
Israeli Jews. Yes. So we're going tomorrow to go to week-long camp for Arab Israelis, Israeli Jews, and Palestinians together. We're going to be teaching ultimate frisbee and providing the kids with a good nurturing community to learn ultimate and hopefully learn about each other. Promoting peace through communication, spirit of the game, and friendship. So when you're thinking about this auction, you think about all the kids who will be teaching and who don't have the opportunities that a lot of us get. They, for the most part, they play ultimate on stone basketball courts. And if you can provide some money or some time or just learn about this effort, it'll be really, really helpful. So here's extra on the auction. Thanks.
All right, these guys are all available here. They want to share their experience with these. Ask them about what it's like to travel with these. Amazing project. All right, speaking into the mic. Can you hear me? Yeah. All right, we're going to start the auction. The way it'll work is if you'd like to place a bid on this banner, we'll start low. All right, we'll get a lot of people involved with the game. Just raise your hand, stand up, and call out the number. My sisters here are going to be listening and then relaying the bids to me if I don't see you or hear you, okay? So once again, if you'd like to place a bid, stand up, raise your hand, and yell out the number. We're going to start at, okay, €0. Who wants it? Oh, we got him! Anybody else for 0? Nobody? Okay, €10. We're up to €20. And €30. Somebody, boom. 30, 40, 50, €60. Looking for somebody. Stand up, raise your hand. 60, 70. We'll get there. 70, 70, 80. Looking for 80. 80 here. 90. €90 up top. €100. 100. It's heating up, folks. Woo! €110. Looking for somebody to stand up and raise their hand. We got one. €110. 110. Stand up and raise your hand. Let me see ya. Looking for 110. 110. Here we go. 110. 120. 120. 120. 120. 120 euros. Anybody? Anybody? 120 euros. €120 here, right? 130 euros. Anybody going for 130? Man, it's getting crazy here. 130. 140. Now we're up to 140. Okay. All right. We're at 140. 140. We have a 10-second interlude. First of all, this is a dope banner. But second of all, how much is peace in the Middle East worth? A lot more than €140. Come on, y'all. Hey, 140, we had it here. Now we're looking for 150. 150. Looking around for someone to raise their hand, stand up, and get pumped for this awesome banner that can be on your wall, representing World Ultimate Glove Championships. Got one. Now we're at 150. 150, here we go. Now we're at 160. Oh my gosh. 160. I don't have that many fingers. 160. Looking around for 160. Oh, here we go. Big guy up top, 160, no, 170. This guy loves the 170. Is your number 17? Okay, 180. 180. Who's feeling? 180. Whoa! Okay, 190. This is getting competitive. What? 190 right here? 190? Okay, 200. We have 200. We have a 200. What is going on? Now we're at 210. 210 down below. 220. 220. Anybody feeling 220? 220. Okay. All right. 230. Is your number 23? Maybe you should say 230. 230. I'm looking for a 230. Who's feeling it? 230. 230 down here. Now at 240. Somebody help me out here. Woo. 240. 240. Okay. We're looking for someone for 240. Yeah, 240. Stand up and raise your hand if you want to bid that. Still looking around. Right now we're sitting at 230. 240. 240. 240. 240 up top. With just what you didn't think would happen. Now we're at 250. I'm losing track. 250 down below. Now we're at 260. 260. Anybody want to rock this? Pretty sweet banner for 260 euros. 260. Anybody want to support 260? I'm getting something right now, again. 260. We got 260. Now we're at 270. 270 euros for this awesome neon crazy banner that can be sitting on your wall. It's sitting on with popularity rules.
The women's finals, WUCC World Ultimate Club Championships 2010 in Prague. And we are seeing Fury from the United States playing Uno from Japan. Uno just pulled to Fury, short pull, and Fury's making the most of it. They've just been moving the disc pretty easily. Nice grab there. They're right on the goal line. And there's the score. Quick point, and the score is already tied, 9-9. I'm sure that's exactly what Fury wanted to do coming out of the half.
So I'm mistaken
Most
saying
points have been a lot tougher than that.
That Uno was going to receive the disc. I thought Uno was going to receive, but I was correct in that they are up a break.
They were.
No, Uno is up still because
no, they just scored. Oh no, I mean I'm sorry. Riot Fury just scored,
right?
And the score is now tied.
If the teams trade out, this goes to Uno.
Oh right, yes. For the so.
I don't know if that's called.
So Uno will catch.
I don't know if that's called a break.
That was I think less than 30 seconds of play, something like that. So we're sitting here. Let's introduce ourselves again. I'm Brayden Perkins. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Senko from IKU, the mixed team from Tokyo.
I'm Miho from HUCK.
And to my left is Tony Leonardo.
That is I. Okay, so we have a 9-9 score. And the game is on. Let's see what kind of action we get.
So we'll see if Uno can answer with a quick score of their own. Pull going up, number 8. That's Nancy's son. Uno picking up the disc, seeing each other as they do, running their own style of offense. It's a little hard to describe. I hesitate to closest to something like a. One moment it looks like a vertical stack, and the next moment it looks horizontal, like right just that moment. It almost seems to be alternating between the two. When the disc is in the middle of the field, it seems like they're more vertical, and but I don't want to generalize that much. It's just hard to describe.
Nice.
Break deep.
Easy dump and backs it.
And they just did what we wanted to do. Move the disc up pretty easily. We'll see a replay of the last couple little throws there. Nice.
They get in that power position, Bren, when the little dishies, and then the mark's too slow to get to the defender there to prevent them from throwing that what would be considered a break mark backhand. And that's how they're able to move the disc quickly. I don't know. I saw almost a V-shaped formation on O. Yeah. Is it Senkyo? Is that something type of O that they run on a V shape?
This is not common in Japan.
Or what can you describe about the offense when it doesn't look like a normal stack? What is it? Can you describe?
They're just okay to have a space, so it doesn't matter what kind of shoe they're having.
So they're told. So as a team, they know they should leave. They're opening up space in front and
they know who's going to be the next and the next. So nobody is moving. Other guys.
I see. So do you think so they know who the next person will be?
Yeah.
Interesting. So it sounds like more of a
their playing is very disciplined.
How do they? Is it set ahead of time who is going to get the next pass?
Kind of.
Interesting. Fury with the disc, swinging it all the way across the field. Looks like another zone. Everyone's fresh from the half, so should be a lot opportunity for some hard D. Fury executing quick, short passes. Both teams we've seen a lot of those.
Swing to number 7.
Downfield, a lot of space downfield. Basically, there's just one or two. Oh, cut deep. Oh, it's pulled. Oh, wow. Kind of it was not a very good throw, but a really good read and a good catch.
Alicia Dansker makes the play on that.
And we'll see the
kind of bodied up the Japanese defender who's there with her, but couldn't get the lift. Actually, it looked like pretzel.
Looks like so we're exchanging points here. Score is 10-10.
Yeah, it looked like the Japanese defender tried to, get a body on her, try to slap it away. Couldn't get her feet up in the air, which could have maybe gotten something. But she was there. They're always going to be there. You know, it's got to be in the back of Fury's heads that no matter what they put up, there's going to be a defender there.
It looked like both the defender and both the offense and the defense got turned around a little bit, and in that turning around, Fury already had position, but with the turnaround, they were in even a better position.
Every time I sip the beer, they cut the beer. I knew that was going to happen. Not even an alcoholic. What are the cheers this time?
Oh, sorry. What you should get.
Stand up with the beer right in there. If the camera follows me up, all right, put right down. I feel like I'm being watched. So it's 10-all. Game of 17 still, and we're on serve.
Alex Snyder again with the pull. Center of the field, partway down. Again, looking like a horizontal stack.
Oh, wow, what a
easily
break.
punched
That's
through.
huge. Oh, but she should have taken that throw, I think. But conserves it and drops it back down again. And number 11's open in the middle. She's got the break mark to the side.
Looks like that zone again. Fury had before.
Whoa,
Bid,
nice
but no
catch.
score. Oh,
She fakes the rip. Hiraide.
looks like a foul call. Just get down on the ground now.
Okay, here's one of their main players, 16. This is like, you see these numbers out there the whole time. Fujikawa Akina.
Oh, miscommunication.
Miscommunication, yes. She thought she was going up the line and she went back. Could be Fury's chance. Fury's chance to take back that mini break, that half lead there. Shmi looks a little tired. Wow.
Oh,
that's
big
gonna
D.
cost her. Yeah, Shmi was not moving fast that disc. It was kind of a bad look anyway.
Moe Samishima.
Moe Shimishima. Oh, here's the and
Three defenders
Sashika
there.
has the chance. No, she dishes it back. Sashiko's going to try to get open, and then there's a foul call.
This goes in.
Into Sashiko for the goal. She sneaks in there, the littlest girl on the field. Almost invisible, maybe. But
Wow.
we knew she was there. And just a nice little dishy boom. Look how fast that disc moves out of her hand.
Amazing.
From 7, Mina Matsui to number 2, Satsuko Samishima. Listen.
So can you tell us, Niho and Senko, about the atmosphere of the Japanese teams here in Japanese for the fans back home?
スタジアムの雰囲気はですね、日本のチームはほとんどここに応援に来てます。で、UNO のこう名前を読みながらみんなのコールをしたりとかしてます。同じようにフューリー側の応援にもすごくたくさん人が来てて、やっぱり大きい声出してます。手を叩いたり歌を歌ったりしているのは日本のチームです。
Now you have to tell us what you said in English. Now tell us what you said in English.
All the Japanese teams are here to cheer the UNO up, and also Fury is the likewise. But Japanese players are likes to sing and synchronize like this.
Right, that was a good one off the pool there. You see that a lot in the United States. You'll see that too. A lot of American teams will do that too. But they're just they're not here. Actually, one team that would be supporting Fury here. Oh, there's a big rip down the line.
Beautiful.
That's a great open play.
Nice look.
Find a space in the zone there by Fury. Find a space in between the players. Dishes it back underneath. Here's Snyder with the disc. She's got Manu on the sideline. Manu's going to leg fake. Whoa, look at that. She goes quickly flying over. And Manu with the big uphand over and top. And the score. I think that's Cree Howard. Let's see, number 9.
Nice work.
That's Nancy, huh? Must be Nancy's son. Or Alicia Barr. So there's Manu with the fake, and watch her come up over top of this big high release. Jaboom.
Yeah, that score was set up by the other player that basically stopped, and all the defenders stayed with her.
That was a beautiful little rip down the field, too. A timeout play. Timeout Fury. All right, so they're up.
Nope, their score is tied.
Score's tied, and they're up that mini break.
A fire truck is going to crush it, probably.
It's really interesting to see. There's no question that UNO is such a fast and very competitive team, but you see when you talk to different Japanese players, different Japanese teams, they always refer to the fact, well, we're not as tall, so we have to be faster, and we have to have more precise throws. It's very interesting defining your strength by looking at what your weakness is in terms of height. You then put even more energy into what your strengths are.
So Japanese people usually say that Japanese ultimate is kind of a two-dimensional. And the Americans are the taller, so kind of a three-dimensional. I mean, height. So, yeah, Japanese players can take advantage of the speed, the quickness. But I know that HUCK and Matt are preparing for the taller American and Canadian players for having a practice with foreigners in Tokyo.
Really?
Foreign players, yeah. I'm from Iku, and Iku has many. Though it's a mixed team, but foreigners, so they're gonna. They usually have a practice against us.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you think it's do you know if they've been happy about that? That's been helpful for them?
Yeah. And Miho and I played against each other for several times.
Oh yeah. Very interesting. A lot of preparation goes into this tournament.
Exactly.
And the result, we are all treated to the result right now. One of the best games I can remember. 11-11, 75 minutes in.
So the last time Fury won Club World were Hawaii 2002, I believe. That's kind of what they're trying to get back to.
Pull is up. Nice deep pull. Pull down at the goal line. And Fury going, looks like person. Offensive team. The Uno's pretty close to the disc. A lot of room deep on the field. Fury playing very close to their people for the most part. One person dropped off, giving slip on the field. Unfortunate.
A little throw behind Sashiko and a big rip. That's going to be tough to get teed up easily.
A little too.
Didn't quite get enough air underneath it. So a quick turn and a quick return from Kayla Jorgensen. Sashiko with the disc. Mishima.
Wow.
Nice movement there. You see these numbers all the time. 12, 11, 7, 16, and 2. Nice play. That's number 10. Uh-oh. Oh, look! Face guarded by the defender. She puts it up. I think that was an overthrow. She meant to throw number 11. She went straight to number 11. She went straight to Hirayure and said, I'm sorry. That throw is meant to you.
Here it is.
Watch. And then it went right past her. That's when the defenders, they got to help and call out up. But Yana Harariya gets the catch there.
That's really shows a lot of that shows a team that really knows each other extremely well to be able to throw that. It's kind of a risky throw in any case.
Bryn, I don't think he was thrown to her. I think he was thrown to the cutter coming in, number 11, and I think he missed the cutter. And then that other girl was there to pick it up. That's kind of what it looked like.
Okay. That would explain it a little bit.
Because number 11, Hirayure, afterwards went right to her, and they're like, oh, sorry, like it was a miscommunication, but thank God we scored the point.
Well, maybe that was just lucky. But good heads-up play. Do you want to discuss that in Japanese? Looks like we're about to pull.
Number 23, Takahashi Kaori.
23, Kaori Takahashi is having a disc. Going to throw off.
Pull a little bit past the brick mark. The D is on. It's like a person. Hammer that was not quite there. Opportunity.
Wow, that was a quick turnover that they did not want. This could give the break back.
Again, that sort of horizontal stack downfield. A little bit of a floating swing there. This is Uno's chance to go up by 2, which I'm not sure we've seen in the entire game. Pretty patient play, but hard D, making it. Nice D. Pressure there. Fury really working to get this disc back.
You got a call on the field. No call. No call. They're just everyone stopped moving. They're getting tired, I'd say. But, wow, look at that quick presume. Oh, she's got it.
There it is.
But she puts it the other way. Mani's going to get this. This guy's up and goes over and prevents the Japanese player from going there. That's not the matchup you want. Manu is too tough in the air there. Do not want to throw an 88. But yeah, she forces the action by going up early. And even if it went over her head, the Japanese player isn't able to recover.
I think, yeah, she looked to react. Couldn't quite get it from that angle. It looked like difficult to. It looked like she went up earlier.
It went too far to the center of the field. The throw was not a great throw. And the decision was a little bit questionable with that particular defender on there. She would have had to make that last slider.
Big space downfield and a huck, and it's out in front.
That's a great little rundown for the tall Americans. Now she's got people everywhere, and there's the break to Manu. There's a score. There's a return fury power. Uno had the disc on the goal line late in the game to make this a 2-point run. They couldn't convert. Now we're back on serve.
Is that Liz Penny?
Fury makes it happen. I did not see who threw the huck. I don't think
Number
it was Penny.
88.
88 threw the huck. That's Manu.
No, 88 with the catch in the end zone.
Yeah, that's Manu with the catch. Apa. I didn't see who made the throw, but that was a great throw. I really apologize to our viewers that it's hard for us in the booth to see those numbers. You can see them on the tight shot here pretty clearly, but when we're on the wides, it's really hard to see. You can see the Japanese numbers pretty clearly, but for Fury, it's just that style of lettering with the shadow around the number is not easy. Number stroke.
And we had a tie game. Uno had an opportunity there, but couldn't convert. And so it's tied up again, 12-12, 81 minutes into the game. Long, hot, hard game here.
I'm seeing Manu on the field a lot now. She wasn't playing as much in the first half, and I'm seeing her out here all the time.
Go ahead.
90分までの試合で今81分なので、あと8分半ぐらいで、タイムキャップに入ります。17点までの試合なんですけど、今12対12なので、おそらく17点までいかない試合になると思います。
And the pull goes up.
Alex Snyder with the rip. Pretty good placement. Lands down nicely for Fury. And they're coming down in their junky man. And they transition kind of quickly into man here. So there's probably man person all the way.
Nice movement on the field.
Snyder on the mark. Pushes it up. And it doesn't have a lot of movement right now. Taking her time though. With a deep look, but it's not there. Oh, nice cut by number 11. Way to
sweep to the corner.
Come back. Ooh, nice fake there too. Great fake. Hits him off there. Drops it back down under. 16 moves it over to 10. We see these ladies all the time out here. That's Sarori Muzukami, number 10. Sarori with the disc. Let's see what she's going to do. Oh, she risks a little IO, but gets it down. Number 9, she's waiting for that opportunity to kind of like come in and go out, come in, go out. With Manu on her too. That's going to be fun if they try to put that out. Nice layout grab.
Crowd likes that.
Hot play by Rio Yanahara.
Excellent layout catch.
Okay, Uno's
patient,
look how
working
fast
hard.
they move. They move fast, Bryn.
They are fast.
Right. Wow.
Oh,
that's a great example. Great example.
Really professional. Really professional play there.
Just super fast again, just like, too fast.
Catch.
I mean, once she's behind her,
whips that throw out, catch.
The American is just like has to give up.
And then throws it.
11番の平エリさんにギブアンドゴーでスコアしました。
Really impressive how fast they moved the disc. Actually, I missed the number. One of the Uno players caught the disc, faked I think 3 times, and pivoted once more than that, and threw it all within 5 seconds.
All within 5 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty fast.
They're saying they should try to swing a lot.
Yeah.
With quickness.
Oh, who was saying this?
On the field.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you talk to them at halftime?
Did you talk to them at halftime?
No, but during the play.
Doing the play, that's what they were saying.
Oh, you could hear that. You can hear that from here.
I see.
Aha.
Wow,
Okay.
okay.
We have a very good broadcaster with excellent hearing in our booth. Thank you.
And once again, Winner's up by 1. Wind just feels like it picked up a little bit. Now it actually seems to be shifting against the pole. That might help Fury a little bit, but there's the pole. Not the best poles.
These pulls are pretty good.
They're okay. Yeah, that's true. Fury's put him a little bit further out. Hard D there, not getting much. Break, high backhand break.
Hammer swings it over to Lakshmi.
Fury setting up for a lot of space deep. Pulls it down, jacks it deep.
That's going to be a goal. Nice play. There, legging side. I think that's Dancica there with the catch.
Big smile there. Well deserved.
So, yeah, showing that's Alicia White with the catch. My bad. But nice little movement. Again, a burst of speed and energy from Fury right back at them.
There's that forehand jack. Curves right around. No chance for defense.
Nice put to space.
Only
right in the flow.
Only falling on the catch just to be sure she held on to it. I think it was just conservative, being conservative about it. And the score is tied again, 13-13.
また13対13でタイです。
I think the Open final may have some difficulty matching the excitement of this game.
Well, oddly
sure
nothing will match the excitement of the very first game we saw in the showcase round, which was the Czech team Hot Beaches versus Montreal Storm. A 16-12 game in which the Hot Beaches came back with huge hucks downfield and hammers and everything, with the crowd going bananas. It's probably one of the more exciting games I've seen in Ultimate. So already from have a lot of competition, but any game here in the finals. That was a 17-16 Storm win on day 1 of play here at Orioles to really set the tone for how exciting this the stadium and this broadcast has been. So here's the pull from who else but Alex Snyder.
Another big pull.
Another big rip down the field. And let's see what kind of defensive setup Fury does to try to stop Uno. Wow, they've left the woman downfield open unguarded, but Snyder gets back to guard her. And kind of mark underneath there.
Once again, the offense is pulled in pretty close to the disc, leaving a lot of space downfield for the Huck.
It's Liz Penny tied on the mark and a little bit of a foul call there. LP, Liz Penny.
That's for a new disc, maybe. It looks like she's examining to see if that disc is bent.
I think it's curved, Brent.
All right. Kind of a lot of discussion there.
Tiny Alyssa Dancica won 5 straight college nationals with Stanford Superfly. Wow. That's number 6. This team has a lot of. This Fury team is basically like an all-star team. You could count on with the supercomputer the number of championships they've won.
Contested foul.
Waiting for them to decide. They're still not.
Let's see what we have on LP. Former Riot gritty defender.
A lot of discussion here. It's kind of interesting. I mean, there wasn't a big catch near the end zone or anything like that. So
I think they're talking about what kind of beer they're going to get after the game. They're like, Pilsner? No, I was thinking Sletny. They're like, Cozell? No, kind of like the Gambrinus.
One of the Masters teams actually brought here by a brewing.
That's right. Cynic. We'll have a Cynic ale from Surly. That is no call. Liz Penny with the great mark. That could be a huge play. She gets a hand block. I don't see if Fury can capitalize. This could be a break. Shmi with the disc. She's got a pick call.
That was Liz Penny with a hand block.
And that's not Shmi with the disc. So let's calm down over here in the broadcast booth. But this is a great opportunity for Fury right now. They got the block they wanted. They puts it up. Wow, that's not staying in bounds. Is there a call? Looks like there's a foul call on the mark.
Yes. Is it at 90 minutes or 100? I think it's 100.
We're checking on what the time cap is going to kick in. Thinking it's 100 minutes like the Masters.
I will find out from elsewhere.
And we're going to try to discover that information. Okay, show hammer. Okay, here it is to the end zone. Oh, easily D'd. Uno with the fast break opportunity. They want to rip it deep, but they don't. They're working underneath. They got women open now. Okay, now they don't. Now they have to take the time. No, now they still got a woman open. Okay, number 7. Here's the chance to get some field yardage back. Okay, now they have to kind of reset. Timeout call. There you go.
Right.
Big play by Uno to get that disc back on an unwise huck to the corner. Tried a cross-field blade there, and that wasn't going to work. They needed to work it in patiently or get a shorter score. The D unit for Fury was not able to convert once they got the point. And this could be a critical point in the game. Timeout Uno.
You can hear the Japanese team there really excited. On the field there, you can see as the 2 coaches are out on the field. Huddles on the field. Very exciting here. I'm trying to find out when the exact end of the game is. I believe it's 100 minutes, so the time cap will go on. There we go. A little bit of national pride there.
You know where your car's parked? Because I heard there's one from Denmark. It's parked in the wrong spot. There's fire trucks. There's house.
I know we're getting.
They can't get to it. So go move it.
Teams Uno finished with their timeout. Getting off the field. Fury still discussing. And they break, and we'll have play in just a few moments. Score is 13-13 at 91 minutes and 15 seconds into the match. It's almost actually hard to hear inside the booth here with all the cheering that's outside.
Less than 9 minutes before the time cap.
There we go. Okay, says the announcer, so that should be the case. Thank you.
100分試合だそうなので、あとタイムキャップまで9分8分です。
Put up deep. It's hanging there.
Oh, teed up nicely by Liz Penny, and
Fury's got a chance again.
Fury defender just looking for some love on that.
Oh, they've had a hard time converting on some of the turnovers that they've forced.
Looks like this D line isn't steadied on the O side of things, Brian.
That's good observation.
Or that's stating the obvious.
Well, the D, yeah, it didn't occur to me that the D line might be a little more shaky on that. Uno with the disc again. Nearly throwing it away there into a D.
Again, this is Uno's O-line. They should be able to score this. They've called the timeout already.
They're fresh.
Relatively fresh for a 10th game with 15 goals.
Oh, so close. So close.
Wow, it just floated away from her. Looked like she had a chance there, and it just kept going a little too long.
Furious chance again on their own goal line. But the score is tied. They could go up here. Get the swing off to the middle. Looks like they're running a roughly vertical stack.
It is Arlie Stern with the disc.
Having a little trouble moving the disc there.
So Arlie, one of the veterans on this team with the red hat there. Oh, wow, she wanted that
Still
to
back.
defend it for Uno, but she wasn't able to
They're still
close
back
the
in the
gap quick
corner.
enough. So let's see. Your Fury, that's Kayla Jorgensen. Okay, they get some yardage there. Finally, they get some upfield yardage there to Alicia White. Dumps it back down to Arlie. Arlie's looking for Alex Snyder. Well, they look tired. Uno's just all over them, really. Oh, Penny's got to make a play. Can't. No, it's too far, too fast. They look tired. Both teams look a little tired right now. We're seeing a lot of errors here. This is when your legs have got to be there for you.
Too bad for Fury that they...
Look at Uno. Look at their body language. They are exhausted.
Yeah, that's true.
Look how slow they're coming up to the disc right now.
That's showing that earlier miss.
Will they call another timeout? Is that possible? No, they want a quick strike. They can't get it. There's just a lot of tired legs out there now, Bren. They're really grinding it out here.
The winner will clearly have earned it.
Count must be getting up high, but she gets it over to number 7.
Reset.
She fakes the backhand. Wow, no cutters for her. Ooh, she got lucky. Bailed out by a great catch there. So number 11, Ree.
Both teams playing really hard defense.
Oh, finally.
Inside out. Inside out forehand to the score.
3 on Ohara. How critical of a point was that, ladies? What do you think? How important of a point was that?
You know, there is 5 minutes until the time cap, so 1 point is so important.
I'm surprised, Bryn, again, we saw this yesterday, that they did not call a timeout, the Americans. Fury had the disc a number of times to score on the D line. You know, maybe the inexperienced, you know, D players, I know, although all these girls have played at every level and every position, so there's no excuse. But they could have used the timeout then. Instead, Uno calls the timeout. Doesn't necessarily work, but they use the field position, gain the advantage, finally get the score. A lot of tired legs. That does tend to benefit the offense, I think.
Well, you can see they very excited.
That's the future Uno team.
Yeah, it's not the entire. So we have a still 1 point game here. 96 minutes. The cap will go on at 100 minutes, which will add 2 to the top score, and that will be the game ending. Then the first team to reach that score will win the game. Uno up by 1, 14-13. And there's the call. Fury moving the disc, almost a deal. Right off the back.
She's going to call a foul. She's going to call a foul on the backswing. I think that's a fair call. That's coming back.
It's pretty unusual to see a throw that goes that far out of bounds that didn't have a foul attached to it.
Yeah. It was on her backswing. It wasn't quite on the release, but she was fouled. She was hit. Pretty obvious. It was unusual throwing from where she's on the field. The backhand, that's what did it. Normally that's the forehand side, so that's why she was able to draw the foul.
There you see that flat Uno mark again.
I don't know why Fury didn't move it upfield before that, and she dumped it back. I think she should have taken the opportunity to move it across and up.
They're getting that lateral swing pretty well, but having a hard time punching it forward.
Yeah, you got a good point there, Bryn. There it is to Manu.
Nice catch.
Manu wants to put this if someone's going to cut for it.
And there it is.
Oh,
foul.
Big mistake, though. Too much, too far of a distance. They got to really pick their spots, Fury does, when they got to know when to jack it. They either got to get a running shot, but when it's on a dead disc like that, it's no good. Go ahead.
30番の水上さんがレイアウト D でした。
Okay, here's an amazing chance for Uno. They go up 2 breaks and you can almost put this game away. They're playing too consistent. Oh, Manu gets it back. There's no call on that. No, Manu with a great play.
No,
she's got the legs. They're going to put it to her deep, but no, they floated. It's a terrible play. And that's not going to make it. That's very unfortunate. Manu had a great block there to get back her throwaway. Now it's getting a little bit tired. It's even more tired than before. Manu looks tired. The throw was a tired throw from Fury. Is it going to cost them? Oh, what a layup block!
Monster hell block.
Oh, we got a call. It was in the shoulder. Didn't look like it from here. It looked like it was totally clean. Let's see in the replay. Did she touch it? Did she hit her on the shoulder when she came across the body? Oh, here's Manu's throwaway. That's a great layout, huh? There's a pretty good D.
Very nice.
I think that would have been D'd up by one of the other defenders if she didn't get to it, though. I gotta say, that's a lot of distance to cover against a team that's this quick. So here we are back live, and let's see if they got a replay of the foul call. So she goes upfield. Watch this.
across the language barrier.
Can't tell there. Can't tell. They're going to rule this a block. Good call. Great call. Amazing bunch of plays here on D. We saw 2 awesome layouts. We saw Manu get hurt back. That's a third. Now Fury, what are they going to do? They've got nothing. They've been running on fumes the last couple of points here. Are they going to be able to get a play combination and crack open this team? Manu's one to look for on that. Oh, she cut off. Did she slow down or cut? Oh, scary for a moment there.
I was talking to Liz Penny yesterday, and she said,
"Oh, 2 of them were there." Wow,
I think
those comebacks.
3 players laying out at once for the disc. I think that was number 13, number 23, excuse me.
Karoi Takahashi.
Wow, excellent D. We'll see that right here. No, this is, oh, wow. And the disc is up, we're playing again.
Well, that's our 4th layout dot block of the point. Let's see if there's any more going on here. Oh,
Almost another.
Oh, wow, she's got options here. Oh, her girl trips down. Let's see, it's a foul call. Looks like a foul. She had a receiver in the end zone, fell down.
I better talk quick here before they put in. Liz Penny said that one of the things they were working on was resilience. Exactly this kind of a situation.
Oh, really?
Being able to play throughout the entire...
With dead legs?
Yeah. Certainly get a chance to practice it today.
Yeah. The time cap has been called.
So that would mean...
So I think it's add 1? Or add
I
2?
think it's add 2.
Go ahead, you talk.
What is that? Is it add 2? Add 1? Cap is cap plus 2, yeah? Yeah, plus 2? Oh, please.
今タイムキャップに入りましたので、この後あと1分。あれ止まって
To be to 16? The first team to 16?
Well, it depends on the score. Yeah, it depends on the score. Oh my God, huge hammer to the... Oh! She tried to one-hand a Blady hammer. Oh, wow, so here's a break now for Fury opportunity. People are falling down all over the field, but there's no calls. Get back up. They got some yards this time. They got some distance. But they can only keep their legs underneath them, Fury.
Lots of
There's
space
Manu.
downfield.
She's gonna... Oh,
Puts
she's got a jacket. What a great throw. Great distance. That's a great put by Manu. Now let's see if they can make this work. Okay. Oh, she's got it. Oh, she laces it in for the goal.
Wow.
Fury finally gets the breakdown field after tired Uno can't quite make up the ground. That closes to 14-14 and keeps this game really alive. Could be anybody's game. Watch this play. She throws the hammer and it doesn't turn over. It's a hard catch to make right there. Go goes down and no one gets up in time. It's a fast break opportunity for Fury, and they run it down the field. Here comes a big jack after this. Watch this right here. Shaboom, that's the score I guess we're looking at right there.
What a game.
They're tired.
What a game. So it's time capped and the game up to 16, right?
Game to 16 now, is that right?
You're asking the wrong guy.
Asking the wrong guy.
Anybody out in the audience want to tell us if it's just kidding?
We're hesitant to say because we're not talking to the officials and the timekeeper down on the field, but we believe that it's game 16.
I think they just announced it on the speaker as well. Yeah.
Please, please.
タイムキャップに入った後に今フューリーが1点取って14対14で並んでます。ゲームは16点までになりました。先に2点取った方が勝ちです。
So time capped. Score tied. Fury pulling to Uno. Game to 2, basically at this point.
Okay, so Uno with the advantage. If they hold serve, they're going to win the World Championships 2010. They got 2 points to do it. Let's see what Fury's going to do on D. Oh, nice little IO. Oh, they're going to prick it. That's too far. That's too far. That's an advantage for Fury. Okay, they got a field to work it in. Arlie's going to walk this up to the line here. I was worried about that. I saw that coming, Brent. Did you guys see that? It was going to be too far the whole time. It was never even close.
Once it left her hand, it did seem that way.
Yep. It was just that the rhythm was bad. The flow wasn't there. I didn't see the chi on that. Okay, Harley gets it down. Okay, look at these. The girls are running now. Fury's running. That's a good sign for them. still, they're jammed up by Uno. They have to dish it back. They have to dump it back. Manu's not leaving the field now. Oh, drop disc. Oh, what a great catch. She makes up for it with the left hand and grabs it. Very fortunate and a great play. Oh, but coming underneath, number 2. Yeah, Sashiko. Our Japanese booth commentators are pretty excited there.
What a huge D there.
That's a huge D.
Yeah, she made a great play on the layout after a tip disc, the Fury player, and they got up again and just wasn't in rhythm and tried to look like, get rid of it quickly to an upfield player. Saw a lot of white.
Yeah.
And they're just not used to the speed of the Japanese women coming back on the unders, and boom. We have an injury. So they're going to have a substitution. So Shmi on the D right here for Fury. Oh, she lofts a little touch pass to the corner.
What a throw!
They're saying no. They're saying no check on the check line. I saw that. I didn't see a check either. So yeah, they're gonna come back with it. That's the totally proper call. I was kind of wondering myself. I was like, what? How does that happen? So so they're gonna bring that disc back, and Moe Samishima is going to try it again. Okay, it's going to be, they're going to have to earn this. Oh, something's going on downfield. Alicia White on the mark. Alicia White taps it in. She wants to break mark. Alicia White with some aggressive defense on the marking here. See if she can get something out of it. Fury going every direction. Oh, she pops it up too high. Wow. Is it a call? No call. Manu is there again. Manu with her long arms makes that play happen. Now Manu's busting out deep. Is she going to come under? Oh, she should have hit her right there, but she doesn't. In fact, it looks like it's Snyder. Finds Manu. Manu's got a Lakshmi downfield. If she makes this connection, it's going to be amazing. Shmi with the disc for the score!
And Fury's up 15-14, 1 point away.
What a laser shot from Manu. Unbelievable turn of events. Uno with the disc on their goal line 2 times in a row to score, and they don't. A break, and now it's totally in Fury's advantage.
Go ahead in Japanese.
フューリーが今ブレイクして1点取りました。16点までのゲームで今15対14でフューリーがマッチポイントです。
Watch this beautiful throw from Manu, just sailing there. Shmi's got wheels. She tracks that down. Great score. I wonder if Manu's going to come off the field now. That's 4 or 5 straight points. I didn't see her in the first half, Brandon. Now I'm seeing her out there without fail.
I've seen a lot of the same players out there. I think they're
Manu, I was telling you about when you saw her play in Italy, you knew the country was too small for her. She had to go to the United States.
I think they're coming off the field there.
So Alex Snyder, as usual, looks like she's going to rip the pool here. She's telling her teammates what they want to do out here. Let's see who you got out there. There's Manu. She hasn't walked off the field yet. Alicia White. You got Alex Snyder. You got Liz Penny out there. It's a big, tall, fierce D-line for Fury. Let's see what Uno is going to be able to do. Let's see if they can get back in rhythm here. They tied this game up, and who knows what's going to happen the next point. It's been a lot of possible turns. Snyder puts it down the field. Here we go, guys. This could be the end of the game. Japanese are playing strong. Let's see if they still got legs. Okay, swing it back across. Number 10.
Long arms of the defender there. Nice. Swing it back. Not as easily punching it forward as before. Laid out.
Maria gets it. Eddie Hari. Oh, she looks for the jack, but no, she holsters it. Comes back under again. Swings it. Okay, she's got a couple cutters. No. Okay, there's a great movement upfield. Now she's got a couple of moves. She's got a couple people. Now she's got that under. That's a good under. Great play, great play. Take their time here. Uno's taking their time. Swings it, got another swing. There's the other swing. Now got to cut it in the end zone. So going to put it. There you go. Nice movement. Dump, swing, score. Great job by Uno. Here we go, guys. Here we go. 15-15 World Championship on the line.
Wow. 1-point game. Next point wins.
Can't get much better than this, folks. Can't get much better than this.
16 Fujikawa to
Fury will have the advantage. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to say?
16 Fujikawa, Okina to 9. Ito Madoka.
I think that must be time. Sorry.
Yeah, it's tied.
Yeah.
Right?
Score's tied.
Timeout.
I
Timeout call.
think that's a timeout.
There's a cheer for Uno. I like this.
According to the rule, it's the universal point, right?
What's that?
Universal point, right?
Yeah.
Yes, universal point. Next point wins.
Yeah, in Japanese.
Yes, please.
今15対15で並んでます。次のポイントを取った方が勝ちです。
We are sitting here in the booth, gripping the edge of our seats. This is, what a game, what a game. So hard to say. We will see. It's hard to even hear each other over the fans.
Hey, Ben, it's anyone's game here. This is strength versus strength. Uno's defense has been so strong. I wouldn't be surprised if they get a layout. Callahan here, they're that good. And Fury's offense has been tough, too, with the deep bomb. So this is strength versus strength right here. You got the height on offense versus the speed on defense.
Could, like you said, could really be anybody at this point.
I just can't say that there's an advantage for receiving right now. I think Uno's jacked up, but Fury's come with their momentum a little bit, so I got to say I want a little bit their favor.
Oh, moving it down the field nicely.
They put it up. Okay, is the height going to work out for them? This is the play. And there it is at the game.
Fury wins.
They float a HUCK into the air. She comes down with it. Fury with the disc in the game. The height's going to do just well enough for Alicia White, and Fury is your 2010 World Champions.
And the disc goes up. You can see that. Curving
hard to
coming
read
around. Defender doesn't really have a chance.
Yeah,
beautiful.
She made a play and knew it right away that she wasn't going to be able to get to that.
The entire crowd is on their feet. The entire crowd is giving both teams a standing ovation. You can see everybody standing there. Wow, what a game. What competitors.
Yeah, that's kind of what we thought, Brandon. It could come down to that. Nice floaty hug to taller women and, you know, a lot of grit. They had a lot of grit to come back. Uno had their chances, and they just couldn't convert after those Ds.
Both teams used their strengths to their advantages.
Wow.
Really a smart game, a hard game. Showed resilience on both teams. Both teams had chances to run away with it, but neither of them let either one get more than a toehold through the entire game. So we're gonna.
You guys want to talk in Japanese?
We have to cut to the commercial. Is that right? Okay, we'll cut to the commercial. Yeah. Okay. So go ahead. We'll cut to commercial, and we'll be back in a few minutes with interviews from both sides. We'll have interviews in Japanese as well.
I think I broke my heart.
You can still go? Okay. Oh, in 1 minute. Okay, 1 more minute. Do you want to go ahead and Japanese announce everything that...
このゲームは最後フューリーがオフェンス TO せずに取ってフューリーの勝ちになりました。2010年の WCC のウィメンズはフューリーが優勝しました。ウノもすごくよく健闘しました。応援席もみんなウノのコールをしてみました。
Okay,
so
well,
everyone is cheering for the Uno and after the game, right?
So we're watching the replays right now, guys. Take a look there. We just saw Manu score, and then we saw number 12.
There was that important catch that Fury had.
Yeah. Alicia White, perhaps.
And I think here's that nice inside-out forehand for the score.
Yeah, to Sashiko.
Important earlier in the half.
This is during Uno's big comeback. Here's Manu again. Wow, I wonder what her point total is going to be. I tell you that. Beginning of the next match, okay. Guys, if you're watching this game, we're going to do the interviews with the players before the beginning of the Open Final. So you're going to, after they cut this broadcast, tune in for the Open Final to hear the interview. The interview is with the champions Fury and the silver medalist Uno. Hard to say either one of those teams deserve to lose, but it's what happens in sports. And so we'll get that in about 40 minutes. You'll get that live online here from Prague.
Thank you. We'll run out.
We're looking at these scores again real quick. If you're watching this replay here, you're seeing a replay of all the second half scores. There's Uno during the comeback. Here's a big bomb downfield to Alicia White, who made the, I think, winning play at the end of the game as well. I'm not sure what that was. That looked too easy though.
A lot of, boy, it looks easy here in the highlight reel.
Yeah. There's a nice lefty dish over to number 42.
And in the opposite
42,
corner.
Dar Clancy, her scoring. That's that swing that got Fury. That's the swing break, dump swing that got Uno the up the break. There's Arlie. There's a huge rip. I think that's from Alicia White as well.
And this is
oh, that's the game winner.
That's the
there
game.
It is right
there.
Wow. Wow.
What a game. And
Great
here we are
game,
again.
guys.
So we'll be back in just 40 minutes. With
Back in 40 minutes, just before the Open Final, to talk to women on both sides of the field.
Yeah.
And yeah.
We'll also hopefully be there for the interview. We'll do a little of the interview in Japanese as well. Okay?
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Play-off KB Extraligy v rugby. Finále regionální pokrové ligy. Mistrovství světa v hokejbalu mládeže. Mistrovství světa v Ultimate Frisbee. Mistrovství republiky v Ultimate Frisbee. 17. mistrovství Evropy v akrobaci motorových letounů. Střižna.cz. Vysíláme živě.